Evangeline, how could you do this? We both know the answer to that.
Listen. She's your daughter, right?
Yes, that's right. And she's about your age.
Sorry, I don't recognize her. Wait a minute. This is her as a little girl. Does she seem at all familiar to you?
You must really hate flying.
Nope. I really love drinking.
Oh, you're not looking forward to California?
I love California. I'm just scared to death of what I'm going to find when I get there.
Yeah, I'm still here. No, it's no problem. Thanks for taking my call. Listen, I've thought about it, and I'm ready. The sooner I can disappear, the better.
This is exactly what I warned you about, Adriana. Tonight's event is make or break for you. I need you to focus on what you're doing, not on that drug dealer boyfriend.
Rex doesn't deal drugs, okay? Somebody planted that stuff.
Of course he would say that.
No, it's the truth. You know, I don't know how I let you talk me into going this thing. Rex is in trouble, and I should be with him.
Do you want to be a model?
Yes.
Then you either learn to swim with the big fish, or you can go back to Landview with your tail between your legs.
I can swim with whomever you want. Tomorrow. One night's not going to change anything.
Where are you going?
To find Rex. I think the modeling world can make it without me for a few more hours.
You know what to do.
Son of... Get the hell away from me, lowlife. Lowlife? See, I was just gonna leave you here to rot. Oh. But if you want to put up a fight... Is that your dope they planted in my bag? Junkie scum. Want to join the club? Pretty boy?
This is exactly what Evangeline does. She sees something wrong, tries to make it right, even if it means taking on the system.
Well, in the Manning case, she's taken on a hell of a lot more than just the system.
Sounds a lot like you.
I'm not in her league.
I won't argue with that.
Gee, thanks. What are you doing down here anyway? Natalie call you?
No, I heard one of the kids at Rourke's talking about a big arrest in one of the warehouses down by the docks. And I couldn't help but wondering if...
Wondering what?
Well, if it's the warehouse I'm thinking of, I told Evangeline about it earlier.
You knew about this?
No, I didn't know about this. Not about Manning. Look, all I did was mention an empty warehouse where Lindsay Rappaport was working.
That's the one.
If I knew she was going to end up in jail.
Did you know she was harboring a fugitive?
What do you think?
I don't know what to think, you know. Evangeline has been known to bend the rules, but up until now, she's never just broken them.
I want to see her.
You can't.
I can't. Well, you won't let me.
It's not that, the DA.
Well. McBain versus Vega for the love of a woman. Round 2. Tell me, so have we all heard that little noise Evangeline makes sometimes if you kiss her on the neck? Don't push again. Oh. Come on, John. After everything you and that woman put me through over the last year, looks like what goes around has finally begun to come around.
I'm not happy
me that you planted drugs in the room. However, I can stomach it as long as you guarantee that Rex Balsam remains on ice.
Remains on ice?
Lindsay! What brings you here at this hour of the night?
Well, I went to the warehouse to get some paintings, and I thought this one reminded me of you.
Oh, because it's so vibrant.
Risky, yet provocative, with an undercurrent of duplicity.
We've known each other too long to be catty.
Agreed. So, what are you plotting against Rex Balsam?
Why are you doing this? Shut up.
Look, just stay the hell away from me.
Hey, believe me, I don't like to share, but if you're gonna call me scum, you need to know what you're talking about. Just stop. You already got me out of the hotel room. Why are you doing this?
Mr. Brennan?
Joey, hi. Thanks so much for coming so late.
Oh, I wouldn't pass up an opportunity like this. You were serious on the phone? You changed your mind?
Yeah. I've changed my mind. I'd like to sell the place. The sooner the better.
Are you okay? Yep, no problem. What's his name? Who? The guy you're going out to meet. The only thing that'll make me that nervous is a man.
Oh, my God.
What is this, some kind of like internet thing or a blind date?
What do you think?
You shouldn't be drinking that.
I probably shouldn't be flying either, but hey, here I am.
Poor kid.
Excuse me? Poor kid? What about poor me? The louse ran out on us 8 weeks before I'm supposed to pop. I'm going to California to call him on his bluff. One little drink is not going to kill the brat.
You better hope not.
Do you want me climbing the walls, or are you going to let me enjoy my adult beverage in peace?
Fish with seats.
Fine. Fine. Can't have my peanuts. You want to help me out?
No problem.
Thank you. All right. I get the picture. Sucks.
I know it was a long time ago. But can you tell us again?
I'm sorry, I thought I could help you, but I can't.
You do know something, don't you?
I said no.
Yes, you do. I saw your face when you looked at her. You knew her. Look, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be presumptuous, but something really terrible happened to my daughter when she was a child. Did the same thing happen to you?
I said no. Why don't you believe me?
Because I've been in your shoes. And I know how much courage it takes to expose something that's been hidden away for so long. Because the shame is overwhelming. But Rose, if it can help someone, if it can save a life, how can you stay silent?
Rose, our daughter's very sick, and her mental illness stems from something that happened in this bar 20 years ago. But that's all we know.
Look, I suffered something very similar when I was a child. And believe me, I've spent most of my life trying to forget what happened. It's is a long, difficult road. And my daughter is going through that right now. You see, I couldn't protect her when she was little. And I have to make it up to her now. And hopefully maybe to you too.
Vicky. What? I don't think we should push it. If Rose doesn't want to help us, we can't make it.
She has to. Rose, please. Please. I mean, you came to us. You offered to help us. Rose, please.
Vicky.
What?
That's enough.
We cannot give up now. We're so close.
We're not going to give up, all right? We will keep at it. But it seems like we're not going to get what we need tonight. Well, someone must know something. So you hang with me, all right? For Jessica.
Fine.
Let's go.
Wait. I think I know something that might help.
You said you wanted Rex kept on ice. I assume you haven't killed him and stuffed him into a meat locker somewhere.
Hardly. He's in New York City with my daughter, Adriana. She's there for a very important fashion event tonight.
And you would like to have him out of the way.
Where are you getting this?
I know the signs. You're trying to sabotage their relationship.
Let me get this straight. It is not a relationship, okay? It's a mere flirtation. This is a very important event for Adriana. I want to make sure that Rex doesn't ruin it for her, so I've merely arranged that he be occupied with a certain project.
Ice skating?
You are like a dog with a bone tonight.
I just want you to give him a chance. He's a great guy.
Thank you, Mrs. Robinson.
I believe you've played that part yourself. Joy Buchanan, was it?
Look, what does Joe have to do with any of this?
Nothing. I just wish you would give him a chance. He's a good man. A good man who gets involved in murder. All right. So Rex hasn't been a model citizen all the time, but neither have we.
No. So I would think you, of all people, would understand why I do not want my daughter following in my footsteps.
She could do worse.
Oh, please. A lot of people wouldn't agree with you on that.
And since when do we care what people think? Listen, I wouldn't dare tell you how to raise your daughter. But if there's anybody out there who understands the meaning of sacrifice, who would walk through fire for the woman he loves and never, ever take her for granted, it's Rex Balsam. Oh, my God, Rex, are you okay? Rex, are you okay? Adriana, where are you hurt?
My hurt, not...
I didn't know you.
Well, you know, I have to admit, if I was laying odds of which one of you gentlemen would have come running to Evangeline's defense, I would have picked the lieutenant here. But then again, now that she has a criminal record, maybe you are more her type.
You'd think a guy with federal charges pending would stay as far away from the police station as possible.
Well, yeah, you mean John didn't tell you? No? I made a deal with the new district attorney. All the charges have been dropped.
In exchange for what?
Well, there was something that he wanted to see more than me in prison. Manning's secret hideaway.
You did this to Evangeline?
Come on. Evangeline did this to herself. And now I'm free and clear. And our little legal eagle gets to see life from the inside. Something I think every attorney should do.
John.
Hey, come on in. Everybody else has. I got a lock.
It's not true, is it? Please, tell me Evangeline didn't do this.
Nice job. Hi, Tess. God, you can't be serious. You You can't turn off the channels in your head, Tess. Want to bet? Look, I don't want to fight. I just want to drink. And every time I turn around, the vodka police are there. I'm not going to let you hurt this baby. Well, you're not in control right now, are you? And I'm not going to let you come out and play anytime soon. I'm not going to fight you anymore, Tess. I promise. You're giving up? Uh-huh. I'm giving you the wheel. So, I win? Just like that.
This place has got a lot of charm. I'm just not sure that the flyer has done it justice. Well, if it gets people out to see it, Something wrong?
No, I just, can't believe how quickly you put this together.
I kept all the information from our last meeting, just in case.
You should know, there was a fire a few months back. It burned some of the equipment, but I replaced it all with newer models.
Please feel free to tell me that this is none of my business, but there's something about this that just doesn't make sense. You have a beautiful home, a growing business, and you have managed to bounce back from a fire. Why sell now?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to. This place is my dream. I've, run into a little something, and, if I want to get my lady back, well, it's been made clear to me that it's either her or this place, so... Why? Because I gotta go somewhere where I won't be found. Not here, not anywhere.
It happened a long time ago, so I don't remember much. My father, Sam, didn't like me hanging around while he was working. But my mother was gone, so sometimes he couldn't find anybody to look after me. So I'd stay in the back room until his shift was over. I'd read or play games. Sometimes it's hard to know what is real and what is...
What do you mean?
You tell yourself enough times that something didn't happen, and you start to believe it.
Rose, I understand how difficult it is to open up about something like this. But you have to. For you. It has to stop. For you and for Jessica. If you can talk about it, you can put an end to it once and for all.
If what happened to your daughter is the same thing that happened to me, it's worse than you think.
I suggest we stop talking about Rex for the moment. Tell me, how are you doing?
I'm a little shaky. When I went to the warehouse to pick up the paintings, I saw Todd Manning hiding there.
Oh, no. No, that... If he's on the loose, it could mean that he's coming over here to me.
Well, why would he do that? He knows how much you hate him.
Because before he escaped, I stupidly made a kind of pact with him, and I deeply regret it, and I have no intention of keeping it.
I've been on the run from the police, and I hate to tell you, but you're probably the last thing on Todd Manning's mind right now.
Lindsay, this is Todd Manning we're talking about. Nothing he ever does makes any sense to anyone except him. Excuse me. Dorian Lord. Just a moment, please. I'm so sorry, Lindsay. I have to take this call. Would you excuse me, please?
Oh, yeah. Daryl and I will find a place to just hang this painting.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. It is bad enough that you planted drugs on the boy. Now you're telling me somebody has injected him with them? What's going to happen if this gets back to me?
Lex, what is this?
It's not... This guy...
This is happening.
Please, come.
No, are you crazy? You're half dressed in the dead of winter, okay?
meth and whatever was in that syringe, even if they don't arrest you, okay, they're just gonna think that you're a junkie, okay? They'll never believe us.
Ruined.
Sure, get that, okay? You didn't ruin anything. All that matters is that you're okay, right?
I don't feel so good.
Rex, look at me. Okay, we need to get you to a clinic, all right? God knows where this needle came from.
Don't.
Can you walk? Come on. Just go slow. Go slow. Here, lean on me, okay?
Don't go anywhere, RJ. We need to talk.
Why didn't you call me as soon as she got arrested?
She didn't want to upset you, Layla.
Oh, well, turning on the news and hearing my sister's in jail was much easier. What happened?
The DA believes Evangeline aided Manning in his escape.
I know that. But why? She's never broken a law in her life. Spill it, McBain. What are you not telling me?
Remember when you thought Evangeline had a man sleeping over?
The undershirt. Oh, no. Has she totally lost it?
No. I mean, she went the distance to get Chris out of prison.
Yeah, but she didn't help him escape.
Look, I can't tell you what she's thinking. I don't know. All I know is she believes that Manning is innocent.
If she had proof of that, she would take it to a judge like she did with Chris. She's got nothing.
Not necessarily. Look, I know how you feel about John and Evangeline.
You know squat. Listen, if it weren't for those two, Evangeline and your non-brother lying to the court, entrapping me, stealing one of my clubs from me, I'd be raising my daughter. My dead daughter's only child. So you're just going to have to forgive me if I try to enjoy watching them squirm.
So watch all you want. Leave Evangeline alone.
Now that sounds like a little more than a grateful client. What's wrong? No more little Buchanan girls to date, huh? Did Red get over her tropical fever?
Drinking isn't going to solve anything. For you, maybe. You're on your way to see Nash. He's all you need. Why have you become so pro-Nash all of a sudden? For my baby? The baby. Yeah, should have known. Well, he's a good man, and he loves this baby. He's not going to let you hurt it. You really think I'm a monster, don't you? No, but you do have your moments. I'll drink to that. Tess, don't do it. The second you walk through the door and see Nash, you're not going to need booze or anything else to get by. He's going to keep you safe. I'm so stupid. All this time, I'm worried about Nash falling in love with you. I never saw it coming. Saw what coming? You've fallen in love with him.
Daddy always told me never to leave the back room, but it got lonely, and kids, they like to explore.
Rose, it's okay.
I've never told this to anyone, and you all are complete strangers.
We mean you no harm. And I swear to you, whatever you tell us, it will remain just between us.
I want to help you. I do. But maybe there's another way.
What's another way? What do you mean?
I can take you somewhere. Show you.
Fine then, let's go.
Do you mind telling me where you're going with my daughter?
Daddy, please, these are good people. They aren't causing any trouble.
I told you not to come back here. I let you stay.
Dad, it's nothing. They were looking for directions. I was gonna show them how to get to the highway.
I'm ready to go. Why don't you go way outside for me, Rose? Now.
My daughter's messed up. She's had a hard life.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah, then why are you upsetting her? She says she's fine. I'm her father. I know when something's bothering Rose.
She's a lovely girl. But she's scared.
Of what?
My daughter's scared, too. That's why we're here. We're trying to find out why.
I don't give a damn about your kid, just like you don't give a damn about mine.
But that's not true.
Stay away from Rose.
And now we're back at square one.
Maybe not.
I'm not in love with Nash. Bull. It's true. I love Antonio. He saved my life. We have a home together. We're going to raise Jamie, and then we're going to have, if you say, your baby one more time, fine. But Antonio and I have a life together. Why would I walk away from that for somebody who's obviously in love with someone else? Maybe because you're not too bright. I don't care what you say about me. I just don't want you to drink yourself and this baby into an early grave. And when the baby comes out, then what? Then I'll be prepared to fight. What if you're wrong about Nash? What if I'm just another Claudia Reston that he wants to take advantage of? I see the way he looks at you. So he's good. Tess, look into your heart. If you really thought that we were just another payday for this guy, would you really be flying across the country to see him?
This way. Reston is not taking my family from me. I'm coming back to you, Tess. Somehow I'm coming back to you.
Wait a minute. Do you and Evangeline have proof that Tom Manning didn't kill that woman?
I can't discuss this with you, Layla.
My sister's locked up downstairs. I have a right to know.
No, you don't. You don't, and I want her out as much as you do. And if Manning's innocent, I want the same for him. But right now, it's way too early to be spouting off about theories.
Well, it was enough for Evangeline to risk her career, not to mention what my mother's going to think when she hears about this.
Maybe she doesn't have to.
I'm not going to tell her. I hope I don't have to tell her something worse.
Look, Evangeline, she's going to be okay. It's not exactly Attica down there. I don't think they lock the doors at night. I'm doing everything I can to get her out of this.
You know what? For all the grief I've given Evangeline about being in a relationship with you, I believe you when you say that.
Evangeline is my friend, my good friend. And I'm not going to leave her out to rot any more than she left me. But I don't expect you to understand that kind of friendship.
You don't know the first thing about me.
I know enough.
Enough. You know enough. Well, then there'll just be one lesson for today, and remember it. I always land on my feet, fangs and claws bared.
You still here?
You know, you and McBain are going to destroy each other all by yourself because you don't know any better. And I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the show.
Can I see my sister now?
I'm sorry, the DA is keeping her in holding.
Why? Isn't that unconstitutional?
He wants a full confession, and no, it's not illegal.
The guy isn't human.
Most lawyers aren't. Hey, look, there's no point in you sticking around here, all right? As soon as Evangeline's allowed to have visitors, I promise I'll call you.
Would you at least let her know that I was here? I needed to know that I've got her back.
I'll do that. Go get some sleep, all right?
Yeah. All right.
I'm really worried about Evangeline, John. Me too. Going to jail for what? And if she did hide Manning? Whatever Manning told her obviously made an impression. So what do you think? I don't know what to think right now. I'm stuck somewhere in the middle of all this, Chris. Yeah, I hear that. Hey, you didn't believe what Gannon said, did you? I don't believe anything Gannon says. What's up? Evangeline Williamson's been through booking. Good deal, thanks. I don't want to see her. Didn't you hear what I said to Layla? No visitors, DA's orders. Oh, that's bull. Excuse me? You're going down there right now. Chris, go home. I'll call you.
Listen up, Hendrik. I don't want you to do anything else unless you check with me first. Understood? Thank you. That's okay. It's not my fault if they took my brain just a little bit too far. Sure. I mean, Rex will pass out, maybe in a gutter somewhere, wake up with a really nasty hangover. In the meantime, my Adriana is with Giovanni. She's safe and sound.
Hey, look what I found. Can I keep them? Oh, not unless you share. RJ.
Madam Publisher.
Oh, it's so good to see you. Been too long. How are you?
I'm good. Actually, I'm great. Pretty damn great at the moment. But you, might need to be careful. You know, Todd Manning is still on the run out there.
I heard, and security has been alerted.
Well, you know who to call if you need some heads busted.
I'm pretty good at busting heads myself.
I never had a doubt.
Lindsay, thank you so much for that painting.
Oh, I hope you like it.
I do.
And don't forget what we talked about.
Rex is a really great guy. Remember. Bye.
See you.
Rex is a really great guy with a newfound drug problem. Okay, it's not my fault. Absolutely not my fault. I will deal with this tomorrow.
Can't.
Yes, you can, okay? It's just a little further. Are you okay?
Go get help.
No, I'm not leaving you like this. Don't worry about me, okay? I'm fine. Fine. It's gonna be fine.
We should be able to get her last name and address from her driver's license.
I forgot my purse. I'll be right back. I'm sorry I lied. My father, he doesn't know anything. Here's the address. Meet me tomorrow, 5 o'clock. I'll show you everything.
Rose?
Vicky,
What?
it's very close to here.
This could be it then. Maybe we'll finally find out what happened to Jesse.
I just hope that we're ready for it.
Nash left me. Do you know why? Then you have to ask him, Tess. And then what? And then we'll go back to Lambview and have the baby.
Flight attendants, prepare for landing.
Well, I'm sure the seller will be thrilled. Yes, I'll call you in the morning with all the details.
Thank you.
Well, good news. I found a buyer.
Already?
Well, I'm not surprised. A piece of property like this is not going to stay on the market for very long. Now, I can handle all of the paperwork, and you can disappear whenever you're ready.